Okay. So, very good morning to all of you. Good morning, everyone. Are the voice and screen clear? All okay? Yes, good morning. Good morning to Asaf and Kashish. Good morning to all of you also. All clear? Okay, let everyone join. All right. So, in today's lecture, we will revise the surface tension point. Okay? Surface tension point. Wait for a second. Just give me 1 second. So, one by one, we will revise all the points in the chapter surface tension. Okay, you also write down along with me. Okay, start writing along with me so that it will revise better. Okay, if you write it, it will get revised properly. Okay, point number one. Okay, by definition, surface tension. Okay, surface tension, it is force acting per unit length drawn on the free surface of liquid. Okay, this is the force acting on the length which is drawn on the free surface of the liquid. So surface tension T is equal to force per unit length, and force of surface tension is equal to T into L. Unit of surface tension is force per length, means Newton per centimeter, Newton per meter or dyne per centimeter. Okay, Newton per meter or dyne per centimeter. Number one. What is T? T is surface tension. T is surface tension. L is length drawn on free surface of liquid. Free means the surface of liquid which is in contact with air. The surface of liquid which is contact with air. Okay. Length drawn on free surface of liquid. Length drawn on free surface of liquid. What is that? Force due to surface tension. Force due to surface tension acting on given length. Force due to surface tension acting on given length. Force due to surface tension which is acting on given length, or acting on drawn length. Fine. Next, the next point is force required to lift the objects. Okay, there are different objects which will be kept on the surface of the liquid, and now they will ask us to find out the force required to lift the object. Force required to lift the object. Force required to lift. Point number 1, 2.1. First object is, let's say, needle. First object is, let's say, needle. If you are given a needle, in that case, what will happen? Let's say, let me draw the free surface of liquid first. This is the free surface of liquid, and there is a needle placed like this. There is a needle placed like this. Okay. Now, the right side of the needle is also in contact with the surface of the liquid, and the left side of the needle is also in contact with the liquid. So to lift this needle, what is the force that you need? First of all, you have to at least apply the force equal to weight so that you can lift this needle. Yes sir. Plus, what is the force on the right hand side length because of surface tension? Force of surface tension is T into L. So right hand side length which is in contact with the liquid, this is the liquid, and with this liquid, the right side length which is in contact, it is equal to, let's say, small l. Length of the needle is, let's say, small l. So T into L is the length on the right side of the needle, is a force on the T into L is the force on the right side of the needle which is in contact with the liquid, and also the length is in contact with the right side liquid also, right side and left side also. Okay, so right ला पण एक लेंथ लिक्विड बरोबर कॉन्टॅक्ट मध्ये आहे, लेफ्ट ला पण एक लेंथ लिक्विड बरोबर कॉन्टॅक्ट मध्ये आहे. So right wala TL plus left wala TL. So these two additional surface tension forces are acting on this needle. So that force also you have to apply. Only then this needle can be lifted from the surface. Lift करायला mg तर लागणार होताच, प्लस सरफेस टेन्शनचा पण लागला. राईट साइड लेंथ पण लिक्विडच्या सरफेस बरोबर कॉन्टॅक्ट मध्ये आहे, तो फोर्स T into L. लेफ्ट साइड लेंथ ती पण लिक्विड सरफेसच्या कॉन्टॅक्ट बरोबर आहे, सो तो T into L. This is the total force required to lift the needle. Extra force किती लागला? Extra force म्हणजे other than mg किती लागला? TL plus TL लागला. TL plus TL लागला. This is the case for the needle. Okay, when the object is needle. Now the second type of object is circular ring. If you have to lift the circular ring from the surface of the liquid, then what is the situation? Let me draw the free surface of the liquid, and on this free surface of the liquid, let me draw the ring. This is the ring, let's say. Okay, I have to lift this ring. So this is a ring. So ring is in contact with the inside surface. Its length is also in contact with the outside surface, liquid surface. So ringच्या दोन लेंथ आहेत, एक inner length and the outer length, which are in contact with the liquid surface. Inner length and the outer length, which are in contact with the liquid surface. Let's say the radius of the ring is small r. Then in that situation, what I can write is force required to lift this ring from the surface of the liquid. That will be equal to weight of the ring, एवढा तर लावावाच लागेल, plus T into inner length of the ring. Inner length of the ring means inner circumference. Inner circumference is 2 pi r. No need to say inner radius as r1, outer radius as r2. Ring ला काही thickness घेतली आहे का आपण? नाही. We are not taking any thickness for this ring. So inner radius and outer radius equal here. So 2 pi r plus T into L. Outer length in contact with the outer surface, 2 pi r. This is the total force required to lift this ring. Okay. What is the extra force required to lift the ring? Other than mg म्हणजे extra force. Okay. Sometimes they ask extra force. Sometimes they ask total force required to lift the ring. When they use the word, what is the extra force required to lift the ring? In that case, extra force means other than mg. Other than mg किती आला? T into 2 pi r plus T into 2 pi r. This is for the second object. Now, third object is a circular plate. Up to this, reply me in the chat box CW so that I can draw it on the next page. CW. Good. जाऊ पुढं. पटपट लिहून घ्या. टाइप ऑफ क्वेश्चन आपोआप कव्हर होतील याच्यामध्ये. प्रत्येक केस मधचा एक फॉर्म्युला बघितला की आपोआप एक टाइपचा क्वेश्चन पण क्लिअर होतो. नेक्स्ट, थर्ड टाइप ऑफ ऑब्जेक्ट I am taking as circular plate. If you are given a circular plate and if you are asked to find out the force required to lift the circular plate, what to do in that case? Observe. Let's say this is the free surface of the liquid, and on that free surface of the liquid there is a circular plate. This is a circular plate. Okay. Now only the outside portion will be in contact with the liquid. Outside length of this disc, circular disc mana yala, no problem, or circular plate mana. Only outer surface will be in contact with the liquid surface. sorry, only outer length will be in contact with the liquid surface. Only outer length. Okay, only outer length will be in contact with the liquid surface, free liquid surface. Free means which is in contact with the air. So what is the force required to lift the circular plate? Weight of the plate plus T into outer length in contact. Let's say radius of the plate is small r. Outer length which is in contact with the liquid is 2 pi r. So T into 2 pi r. This is the force required to lift the circular plate. What is the extra force required to lift the circular plate? It is T into 2 pi r. That is the force of surface tension. This much is the extra force. mg तर लावावा लागणारच होता प्लस ॲडिशनल सरफेस टेन्शनचा फोर्स पण लावावा लागला. नेक्स्ट ऑब्जेक्ट इज स्क्वेअर फ्रेम. नेक्स्ट ऑब्जेक्ट इज स्क्वेअर फ्रेम. Square frame of side length of side is equal to small a. Now let me draw the square frame. Let me draw first free surface of the liquid. Let's say this is the free surface of the liquid, and in that free surface there is a square frame. Let's say there is a square frame like this. Okay, and this square frame we have to lift. The square frame आपल्याला जर उचलायची असेल. Now this square frame is in contact with outer liquid as well as inner liquid surface. Outer liquid surface as well as inner liquid surface. Outer liquid surface as well as inner liquid surface. Now each side length is equal to small a. Each side length is equal to small a, small a, small a, small a. So what is the force required to lift this square frame? Weight of the frame mg plus T into outer length. T into outer length in contact. Outer length is 4 times a, perimeter. A plus A plus A plus A. Plus T into inner length. A plus A plus A plus A. T into inner length. Okay. So this is the total force required to lift the square frame. What is the extra force required to lift the square frame? That is this additional force of surface tension. mg तर लावावा लागणार होताच. T into 4a plus 4a, T into 4a plus T into 4a. T into 4a plus T into 4a. Reply in the chat box, clear and written up to this. Good. Done? Good. Next. The next is square plate. Instead of square frame, now you will be having square plate. Now you will be having square plate. If you are given a square plate, in that case what to do? Object number 5. Square plate. Not square frame, square plate or square disc. Let me draw the free surface of the liquid. And there is a square plate, each having side length A. Okay, now only the outer length will be in contact with the free surface of the liquid. Only the outer length will be in contact with the free surface of the liquid. Okay, inner length will not be in contact with the free surface of the liquid. Only the outer length of this square plate will be in contact with the liquid. Okay, so what is the force required to lift this square plate? It is equal to, sir, mg plus T into length in contact. What is the outer length in contact? It is 4 times A. It is 4 times A. Okay. What is the extra force required to lift the plate? Extra means other than mg. T into 4 times A. How this 4 times A? A plus A plus A plus A. All these lengths, side lengths are equal to A. Okay. In this way you have to find out the force required to lift the object. That object sometimes might be a needle, might be a ring, might be the circular disc or circular plate, circular square frame or the square plate. These are the 5 types of objects that might be asked in the exam. Okay. Now the third point is relation between point 2 is over, point 2.1 to 2.5, that is over. Now the next point is relation between surface tension and surface energy. relation between surface tension and surface energy. Surface tension and surface energy. The free surface of the liquid is a stretched membrane. तानलेला पडदा है ना, तो it's a stretched membrane. Okay, ultimately when it is a stretched membrane, it's as good as a stretched spring. एक stretch केलेली spring है. Whenever you have a spring which is in the stretched position, it stores some potential energy, and that kind of potential energy is actually held by the surface of the liquid. Okay, and that is that surface energy we call it, that energy we call it as surface energy, which is stored by the stretched membrane of the liquid surface. Okay, relation between surface tension and surface energy. Relation between surface tension and surface energy. The relation is this: work done in stretching the membrane is actually the change in potential energy of the system. Okay, this is elastic potential energy. Okay, change in elastic potential energy, that is equal to work done, which is equal to T into delta A, where delta A is the change in area of the liquid surface. Change in area of the liquid surface. Okay, what is, just keep on making a note here. Delta W. Delta W is what? Work done in increasing the surface area. Work done in increasing the surface area. Work done in increasing the surface area of liquid. Surface area of liquid is used to increase the surface energy. Surface area वाढला की surface energy वाढते. Is used to increase the surface energy. Is used to increase the surface energy. Is used to increase the surface energy. Surface energy is, surface energy short form ENR, is a type of elastic potential energy. It's basically potential energy, but it is an elastic potential energy because it is as good as a energy stored in the spring, the stretched spring. Okay, it is a type of elastic potential energy. Elastic potential energy. Okay, delta A you can write it as final area minus initial area of the liquid surface or the liquid film. Up to this, reply in the chat box, clear and written. CW. Delta W is equal to T delta I, or W is equal to T delta I. Done? Good. Shall I move on to the next page? Sure. Next page. Write down the fourth point. एक point. Simple है. Surface tension is not a difficult chapter. Number 4. When n drops combine, that situation, which formulae are to be used? Write down when n drops combine. When n, instead of saying drop, let me say, or it's okay. When n drops or droplets combine, त्याला त्याच केसला काय म्हणतात? कोॲलिस, राईट? कोॲलिस, COALESCE. Okay, when n drops कोॲलिस एकत्र येणार आहे. Okay, n times small drops, each having radius equal to r, convert into a big drop, a single drop having radius equal to capital R. It's a drop. Okay, it's a drop. It's not a bubble. It's a drop. Okay, remember it. Fine. When the n drops combine, what are the things that we have to remember? The first is what happens to surface area. Reply me in the chat box, increase or decrease. Surface area. When n drops combine, final surface area is more or less, increase or decrease. Surface area, increase or decrease. जेव्हा n drops एकत्र येतात, when you split, when you cut the drop, बेसिकली सरफेस एरिया इन्क्रीजेस. तुकडे पडले की सरफेस एरिया वाढतो, पण कंबाईन झाला की सरफेस एरिया कमी होतो. सो राईट डाऊन सरफेस एरिया डिक्रीजेस. Write down surface area decreases. Surface energy is proportional to surface area. If surface area decreases, surface energy also decreases. Surface energy, that also decreases. That also decreases. Surface energy चा फॉर्म्युला असा, आता इथं चेंज इन सरफेस एनर्जी लिहिलंय आपण. इफ यू वॉन्ट द फॉर्म्युला ऑफ सरफेस एनर्जी, जस्ट राईट T into A. Just write U is equal to T into A. So surface tension into area gives you surface energy. If area is 0, surface energy is 0. As you go on increasing the area, surface energy goes on increasing. Here we have written change in surface energy is equal to T into change in surface area. But T into surface area means surface energy. T into surface area means surface energy. Surface area decreases, surface energy decreases. Now surface energy decrease, आधी ही एनर्जी होती सरफेस कडे, आधी ही एनर्जी होती की आता कमी झाली, डिक्रीज झाली, तर गेली कुठं? That energy will be released as heat and that heat will be absorbed by the drop itself. ही जी सरफेस कडे एनर्जी होती ती कमी झाली आहे, ती गेली कुठं? रिलीज होईल ॲज अ हीट. व्हॉट एव्हर दॅट हीट काय होणार? रिलीज. अँड this heat release, this heat release will be used to increase the temperature of the drop. To increase the temperature of the drop. To increase the temperature of the drop. जी काय हीट होणार ती रिलीज झाल्यानंतर, जी काही हीट रिलीज होणार ती रिलीज झाल्यानंतर ती परत ऍब्सॉर्ब करणार हा कंप्लीट ड्रॉप, आणि ती हीट ऍब्सॉर्ब केल्यामुळे याचं टेम्परेचर राईज होणार. ओके. सो फॉर्म्युला लिहूया. हीट रिलीज साठी फॉर्म्युला, हीट रिलीज, इनिशियल सरफेस एनर्जी जास्त होती, फायनल सरफेस एनर्जी कमी आहे. इनिशियल मायनस फायनल. T into surface area. Initially n drops आहेत. So initial surface area n times 4 pi r square असणार. ओके. एनर्जी रिलीज झाली आहे ना, हीट रिलीज झाली आहे, सरफेस एनर्जी डिक्रीज झाली आहे. म्हणजे इनिशियली जास्त होती मायनस फायनली कमी होती. ओके. पॉझिटिव्ह नंबर कॅल्क्युलेट करायचा आहे हीट रिलीज साठी. सो इनिशियल सरफेस एनर्जी T into इनिशियल सरफेस एरिया इज इक्वल टू n times 4 pi r square. n times 4 pi r square minus final surface energy T into surface area. Final surface area is 4 pi capital R square. 4 pi capital R square. Okay. Now what are the replacements? By the law of conservation of volume, 4 by n times 4 by 3 pi r cube is equal to 4 by 3 pi r cube. Initial volume is equal to final volume. Call this as equation 1. And now write volume conservation. Just keep on writing. Volume conservation says total volume will be conserved. Surface area will not be conserved, but volume will be conserved. 4 by 3 pi small r cube. N times 4 by 3 small r cube is equal to 4 by 3 pi capital R cube. And 4 by 3 by 4 by 3 by always cancel. And you can always remember n times small r cube is equal to capital R cube, and just by rearrangement we can always write r cube is equal to n r cube. R cube is equal to n r cube. Capital terms on the left hand side, small terms on the right hand side. Small n, small r. R cube is equal to n r cube. Now in this formula, what are the possible replacement? You can replace small n, you can replace r, you can replace capital R. If you want to replace capital R, take cube roots on both the sides. Replacements. Heat release formula is over here. Replacements. Heat release or work done, whatever you can say. Replacements. What are the replacement for small r? What is the replacement? Taking cube root on, for capital R, what is the replacement? Taking cube root on both the side. It is n raised to 1 by 3 into small r. Now what is the replacement for the small r? This small r on the right hand side, this n on the left hand side, taking cube root on both the side. For here also, small r is equal to what? Capital R divided by n raised to 1 by 3. This is the possible replacement. Third replacement is for small n. How to replace small n? Sir, small n is equal to capital R cube upon small r cube. Capital R cube upon small r cube. This is also the type of replacement that you can do. Okay, so these are the type of replacement. Generally, most of the times, this replacement is preferred. Generally, n is replaced in terms of small r and capital R, because initial radius of the drop and the final radius of the drop is generally given. But let's say initial radius and the number of drops is given. In that situation, you will replace capital R. How to replace capital R? Sir, n raised to 1 by 3 into R. Okay, this replacement you can do. So this is going to be the formula, and these three are going to be the replacements. As per the need, you can do the replacements. As per the need, you can do the replacements. Okay. Up to this, reply in the chat box, clear and written. N drops combined case. Heat release will be asked. Good. Now, you might be asked rise in temperature. So in equation 1, 4 pi capital R square. Yes, you are right, my mistake. Here I by mistake wrote R cube. Final surface area is 4 pi capital R square. You are right. Yes, thank you. Now, you also do this correction. Now, sometimes they ask, what is the rising temperature? This released heat. This heat release is used to increase the temperature of the drop. जी heat release होते, ती परत ड्रॉपच ऍब्सॉर्ब करतो आणि ड्रॉप स्वतःची इंटरनल एनर्जी वाढवतो, म्हणजे टेम्परेचर वाढवतो. मग इन दॅट केस व्हॉट यू कॅन डू? राइज इन टेम्परेचर. नेक्स्ट फॉर्म्युला इज फॉर राइज इन टेम्परेचर. यातच द्या, कंटिन्यू करा, नेक्स्ट नंबर टाकू नका. Rise in temperature when small n drops combine. Small n drops combine. The answer is, instead of Q, what is the heat released? Heat released Q is equal to, रिलीज झाली आहे ना. इनिशियली सरफेस एनर्जी जास्त होती, फायनली कमी होती. ती सरफेस एनर्जी कमी झाली आहे, म्हणजे काही एनर्जी बाहेर पडली आहे. ती जी बाहेर पडलेली एनर्जी होती, रिलीज झालेली हीट होती, दॅट हीट इज बेसिकली ऍब्सॉर्ब अगेन बाय द बिग ड्रॉप, अँड द बिग ड्रॉप इन्क्रीजेस इट्स ओन टेम्परेचर. ओके, सो इनिशियल मायनस फायनल, n times initial surface area 4 pi r square, because there were n drops all having radius small r, minus only one drop having surface area 4 pi r square, but sir t is remaining, t into area na, t into area, t into area. You can take this t common, 4 pi common, no problem. T into 4 pi into bracket n times r square minus capital R square. Of course, you can replace this small n as per the need. या small n as per the need replace करता है. तो how to replace that small n? Sir, that small n replacement is capital R cube upon small r cube. हे तर तुम्हाला पाठच आहे. R cube is equal to n r cube. एका बाजूला सगळे capital, एका बाजूला सगळे small, by volume conservation. Now here, heat released can also be written as ms delta theta. M is the mass of the big drop, S is the specific heat of the liquid, okay, and delta theta is the rise in temperature. Write down one by one. Rise in temperature, specific heat, what is the specific heat of water? It is 1 calorie per gram per degree Celsius. You can convert calorie into joule, gram into kilogram, and degree Celsius as it is. It's a difference in temperature, so it will remain as it is. No need to convert it into Kelvin. Difference in temperature ला Kelvin मध्ये convert करायची गरज नसते. If there is 10 degrees Celsius, you can convert that into 10 degrees Celsius plus 273, so 283 Kelvin. But if there is a difference in temperature, if there is a difference in temperature of 10 degrees Celsius, it is equal to 10 Kelvin. If there is a difference in temperature, no need to convert that difference in temperature into Kelvin. It can be written as directly. Okay. But if it is a temperature, you can convert that. But if it is difference in temperature, no need to convert that. Okay. Always remember that fact also. Fine. What is M? Mass of the big drop. mass of big drop, mass of big drop. Okay, up to this you should understand. Now they will ask the rise in temperature, then this ms will go on to the denominator. Sometimes the small n also replaced, small n will be replaced by capital R cube upon small r cube. Here you can observe the small n replacement is capital R cube upon small r cube. Okay, that you can do. Okay, but basic logic is this much. So what are the things that they can ask? They can ask the heat release, number one formula. They can ask the rise in temperature. They can ask the rise in temperature delta theta. They can ask the rise in temperature delta theta. Okay, when the n drops combine. Now, the reverse case is also possible when the big drop splits. When the big drop splits, case number 5. Case number 5. When a drop, big drop, splits into n droplets or into n drops, n smaller drops. Situation will be like this: a big drop having radius equal to capital R splits into n droplets having radius equal to small r each. Now in this case, what are the things that happen? Surface area. What will happen to surface area? टुकड़े पड़ले. Okay, when you split the drop, surface area increases. टुकड़े पड़ले की surface area, additional surfaces create होता. When you cut something, additional surfaces are created. So basically surface area increases. If surface area increases, surface energy increases. Surface energy increases. If the surface energy increases, someone definitely has given the energy and that energy has been used to increase the surface energy. Now, who will provide this surface energy? There is no one to provide this surface energy. It means that internal energy will be used to increase the surface energy. And when the internal energy is used to increase the surface